Good morning. I wrote the first book, Museums 101, and I wrote it as a way to hand it to somebody. What was happening was I was getting a lot of calls. How do I open a museum? What is a museum? And I wrote the book to hand specifically to board members to say, this is the background of museums. There's a long history of museums. Museums do things in a certain way for reasons. Here's the book, read this book, and you'll understand those reasons. The book's done well. I'm now writing a new book. I'm not sure of the name of the book. It's funny, I've written almost the entire manuscript, but I don't know the name of the book. I've got a few ideas, but this book is to hand to people, and to be honest, the book is really to say, do this so you don't create a boring museum. I was watching an interview the other day, and a museum director said, what do we do with all of these people that come into the museum with their smartphones? And I felt like saying, those are content creators. You're looking at it as if you want them to put those smartphones away. You want them to use those smartphones. I'm pausing because one of the things that I've been thinking about is calling the book Museum Shift. Because what that museum director needs to do is shift her thinking. That museums are different now. That smartphone in that 8-year-old's hand is now a tool for them. The museum is content. That 8-year-old can be using that smartphone as a content creation tool. That's what this book is about. It's shifting your thinking, shifting how you think about museums. Museums are no longer warehouses of stuff. Museums are now places of content creation. It's flipped. With the democratization of content, the visitor is now making the content. The museum is providing the space, the information, but the creation is happening by the visitor. You have to flip that thinking. That's what this book is about. It's about how do you flip that thinking. What's the future of museums? How do you flip that thinking? What are the tools to use to flip that thinking? Thank you very much. This is the first video about what that new book, probably going to be called Museum Shift, is about. Thank you very much. Mark Wollheimer.